Hey, what's up with everybody? I'm Eric, also known as Nebulous Miyagi, and today I want to come to you about the ukulele today. Just a few different things, nothing too crazy. So what we're going to get in is just the history with the ukulele with myself, some basic strings, and the actual body parts of the ukulele.
Bringing in the slow vibes. You are now rocking with Nebulous Miyagi. But you can call me Rocky.
Let's first off start with the brief history and how I came across the ukulele. I'm at the end of my collegiate career as far as me going to school. I got really interested in sound. I was an electrical engineer and I was getting really fascinated with waves, and I wanted to get into some sound engineering. Just doing it myself, something that'll be a lifelong journey for me. It was my release point. It is where I began my creative endeavors when it came to music. It's been a blessing for me. The price point is relatively cheap. You can get any ukulele. They can get expensive, and the size, even though this is a larger, I think this is an alto ukulele. You can get these at a really portable size, and you can bring this anywhere with you. I love that about this instrument. So anywhere I want to get some practice in, take this bad boy with me. It was something that I can learn and grow with. A relatively easy instrument to get into as far as the amount of different parts that we have that you would have to learn. There's only 4 strings. The basics are something that anyone at any age can learn and have fun with it. It's a very unique sound. I want to bring a unique sound to my soundscape. And again, this is something that I've had for years now, probably close to a decade now. So yeah, that's the brief history of me with the ukulele. So now let's get into the parts of the ukulele. So here, let's see here. You have the headstock. This is this portion of the ukulele here. And on the headstock, there are attached a couple of different things. Obviously, you can see the strings wound up here in these 4 sections here. These are called the tuning pegs. And each one of these tuning pegs are attached to a different string. So if you're right-handed like me, you're gonna wanna hold the ukulele in the cup of your fingers between your pointing finger and your thumb, and you're gonna sit it like this. Kind of put it flat on the body. I have long arms, so I kind of rest it somewhat like that on the body of the ukulele, which is here. This is the top of the soundboard, and this is the back of the soundboard of the body of the ukulele. So I kind of like to rest it on the body where I am now able to strum along this square or rectangular piece. Is called the fretboard. So this, and it can be any color. It's just brown on my particular ukulele, and along the fretboard it is divided with these metal pieces, and each one of these are dividing what they call frets. So that'll be fret 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on all the way down the fretboard. So when you strum the strings on ukulele, while you holding it in this position, traditional position of holding ukulele, that's what it sounds like when it's properly tuned, depending on which ukulele. It's soprano, alto, tenor, and I think they even have a bass ukulele. So depending on the sound, depending on the tuning quality, it's going to sound really cohesive and harmonious when you pluck all the strings. But all of the sound comes out of the sound hole here. So some people like to strum along the fret board with their thumb or with their index finger. I personally like to use my thumb, but depending on what type of sounds I'm making, I may use more than just that. But for the basics today, we're just gonna use the thumb. And again, you can strum along the fretboard itself or over the sound hole. Like I said, I have longer arms, so it's easier for me to do it along the fretboard. So we got these 4 strings here. Again, if you're holding it like this, if you're right-handed, you're gonna use your left hand to cup it. Right hand over the body, right along the body of your body, I should say. You're gonna hold it about like this. Top string, when you're looking at it down from your point of view, would be the G string. So you got the G, C, E, A. This is what they sound like. G, C, E, A. So that's about the basic portions. Oh, one more thing, the bridge. The bridge here, it what holds the bottom portions of the string as well. So we don't want to forget about the bridge. That is also an important piece to ukulele. Some actually have this here, which is like if you want to hold ukulele and along your body strap. So this is like a strap piece. I don't usually use a strap. It's just uncomfortable for me. Like I said, it's already a small instrument. I don't need to be in a confined space using it. It's easy for me to maneuver like this. Yeah, that's all the parts of ukulele. So now let's get into four basic sounds that you need to learn to begin your ukulele journey. Very easy, but the complicated part comes into when it comes to finger dexterity. You're gonna have to develop that. The more you use ukulele or any string instrument, you're gonna develop the finger dexterity to be able to use each of these parts. So the four basic chords on the ukulele are C, A minor, F, and G. So we're gonna go in order. As I just said, we're gonna start with C. So again, if you're right-handed, if you're holding the fretboard with the left hand, looking down, again, it's the G, C, E, A string. So on the A string, which is the bottom string, you're gonna use your ring finger on your left hand while you're still holding like this, choking the neck of the ukulele, and you're gonna hold down the third fret. So 1, 2, 3, bottom string, A string, third fret with your ring finger, and you're just gonna strum. And that's C. Now let's do
A minor.
It's relatively easy as well. See, now A minor, now we're gonna take the first string, the G string, and you're gonna take your middle finger and you're gonna place it on the second fret, and then you're gonna strum. It's much deeper, richer sounds, one of my favorite chords to play. And again, these are really basic sounds, basic chords that you gonna use in variations when you get to playing ukulele. Quick recap, you got C and A minor. I don't know if I said it earlier, but this is A minor. F, so pretty much is this an extension of A minor. So you still have that middle finger on the first string, the top string, the G string, and then you're gonna take your index finger and you're gonna put it on the first fret of the E string, G, C, E. So G, C, E. It'll be the second from the bottom, third from the top, and you're gonna put it on that first fret. So index on the first one, middle finger on the second fret, and it's gonna sound like this. And that is F. So as a quick recap again, we got C, A minor, and now F. Now our last chord this is where the finger dexterity can get a little tricky, but once you get it down pat, it should be pretty easy. So now we're gonna take our index finger and we're gonna place it on the C string, the second fret on the C string, our index finger. Then we're gonna take our middle finger and put it on the A string, which is the bottom string. I'm trying to make sure I have the orientation right. So you're gonna place it on the A string, which is the bottom string, on the 2nd fret. So we're still on the 2nd fret. Your index finger is on the C string, and your middle finger is on the A string. And then we're gonna take our ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the E string. Looks complicated. So the bottom finger, which is the middle finger, and then, I'm sorry, that's the ring finger, the bottom finger, and then the middle finger is on the A string of the 2nd fret. 3 fingers pressed down. I'll put diagrams up here so you can see all 3. And again, let's play G. And that is the 4th chord of the basic sounds that you're gonna hear out of a ukulele. Final recap, you got C, A minor, F, and now G. And see, even with those just 4 chords right there, you can already begin to see that you can create sounds and melodies. And then you're gonna find different variations and combinations as you play the ukulele and have fun. This is a beautiful instrument, very rare, very beachy Hawaiian sound. I love to use this when I'm making my music, whether I'm copying the instrumental, creating my own instrumental and sound and song with this beautiful instrument here. Well, thank you for being patient and having a good evening with me. And I hope that this has brought you some insight on the basics of the ukulele, and hope this also inspires you to go out and purchase. So that concludes the overall ukulele basics today. So we covered my brief history with my ukulele journey. Oh, I almost forgot. Shout out to the guy that I got this particular ukulele from. I used to work in Kansas City as a Google Fiber technician, and I was wiring a house of one of my customers. And he had a ukulele that he wasn't using anymore. Someone got it for him for Christmas, and he was like, hey, get it off me for $30. Come back and see me when you're off work. I'll give it to you. And I've had this for a couple of years. Shout out to DJ Chasm. I'll shout you out at you in the video. And again, you got the basic structures and the basic functionality of the ukulele, and basically the 4 basic introductory and building block sounds of the ukulele. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. I would definitely love to get some feedback in the comments. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. Again, you're rocking with Nebulous Miyagi, and I'm signing out.